This example is for standard long division. Remember, when we have standard long division, we will be putting our partial quotients at the top, and that's going to give us our full quotient once we finish. So I'm looking at my 64 as my divisor. My 9,634 is my dividend. This is what we are going to break into 64 parts. So I'm looking at my 9 first. We start with the largest place value, and I cannot do 9 divided by 64 and get a whole number. So I'm going to move to the next place. I know I cannot go into the 9, so I'm just going to kind of put a little 0 here. That reminds me that I cannot use that thousands place value. So I'm going to move to the 96, and I say I have 64. 64 will go into 96 because I know 64 times 1 is 64, but 64 times 2 is 128, which is greater than 96. So I'm going to put my 1 above the hundreds place. It will go above the 6. 1 times 64 is 64. And then I'm remembering my steps, and I remember that I will divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. I'm just listing that to the side. And now I'm at the part where I'm ready to subtract. So 6 minus 4 is 2. 9 minus 6 is 3. Now I see that 64 is definitely greater than 32, but I still need to do my last step here, which is bring down. This means I'm going to bring my 3 down, and my 32 is now 323. So I see that I've got my multiple started here. I know 323 is a larger number. So I'm going to go ahead and do 64 times 3 and 64 times 4. Now, I'm going to actually rewrite them down here for easier multiplication. 3 times 4 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Okay, 64 times 4, 4 times 4 is 16, 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25, 256. And I'm going to do one more. I'll do 64 times 5 and see what we have there. So 64 times 5. Now, if you want to use a calculator to find your multiples, you are welcome to do that. That is an easier, quicker way to find your multiples. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 2 is 32. So 64 times 5 is 320. So I know 320 is less than 323. I'm going to go ahead and put my 5 above my tens place. 5 times 64 is 320. I'm ready for my next step, which is subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. And now I'm ready to bring down my 4, 34. Now 34 is less than 64. I don't have any numbers to bring down further, so this is where I'm going to stop. This is where I can get to. So I know that I cannot do anything further. And so because I can't do anything further, and because I still have a space here, I have nothing above my ones place, that is still going to become a 0. So this would be 150 with a remainder 34. Now I can check my work by doing multiplication. So that's what I'm going to do really quick. I'm going to do 150 times 64. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 5 is 0. Regroup my 2. 4 times 1 is 4, 5, 6. I am ready to move to my tens place. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 5 is 30. Regroup my 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 0 is 6. And then nothing plus 9 is 9. Now I still have my remainder that I have to add to my total sum here. So I have to take 9,600, and add my remainder. And that gives me 9,634. This is one that is going to be kind of tricky. You just have to remember that if you have a place value left, in this case it's the one place, we've already dropped it down, I cannot divide any further, I would just put a 0 here. I cannot go any further. I would only put a 0 here if I have a value underneath that division symbol. If my 5 was in the ones place, I would not add a 0 to that. And again, you can just do multiplication to quickly check your work and see if you are correct.